What's up, Panthers Nation? We're back today with another video. In this one, I'm about to get real. I'm about to get real. I'm about to rant. I'm about to get loud. So I hope all y'all are ready for this. If you're not, you're looking at the wrong video right now. Because I'm about to go in. Alright. So, on Monday's presser for Rivera, would you like to take a wild guess what two words he said? If you guess the words missed opportunities, you win. You win the internet, you win fill in the blank. Except, this man had the absolute backbone to say that, oh, they played hard. They played hard. Really, Ron? Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about playing hard. That's something you tell a Little League team after they lost their game. That's something you tell a flag football team just because they participated. You know, like, come on, dog. What, do you think you're coaching a bunch of teenagers? Is this what this is now? Pathetic. If he's saying that after that kind of a loss, we're in worse shape than I thought. We're in way worse shape than I thought. I mean, we're on a scale of what the heck is this man still doing with a contract in Charlotte right now? Kind of bad. I fully expected Tepper to just say, screw it, you're fired. You know, after that loss. Like, I'm not waiting until the end of the year. I'm firing him right now. And I would not have blamed him one bit because that was it. That was the season right there. That Redskins game, that was it. We're not getting another chance. You think the Saints are going to hand us another win at the end of the year? Forget it. In what modern day reality do you think that we still have a shot at the playoffs, Ron, to where you can say that as an excuse? What gives you the right to use that as an excuse after the most embarrassing loss we've had in a decade? Ever since the John Fox era. And that's saying something. You want to tell me that these players played hard? They don't hand out participation trophies just for playing hard. You know, D'Angelo Williams had a whole video on that. I'm sure some of y'all have seen that on Facebook. If you haven't, go look it up. I'm sure it's floating around somewhere. I think someone passed it along to me. But, you know, he wasn't even the first person to actually give back his participation trophies. I think it was, I forget which player it was. I think James Harrison. I'm probably wrong about that, but I think so. But there was a whole string of videos on YouTube about that. I was just looking at that before I got on camera here, but, you know, you can go look that up. But when you encourage participation trophies, when you encourage complacency, you do not get wins. You get more complacency. So what now? These players are free to do whatever the heck they want? They're already planning their vacations to Jamaica or wherever they want to go to. And now you want to give them that? Oh, no, 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 no. This man needs to go. This man needs to go, and now. I'm about fed up with this coach. I've supported him for years, for over a decade, and now this year, that's the last straw. Actually, that Tampa Bay game was the last straw for me, man. That's pretty much when I said I've had enough. I cannot support this man any longer. I cannot support this mediocrity any longer. You This is what happens when players play hard and they win. You see this replica NFC championship ring? Do you see this? This is what happens when players put 110% into what they do on the field and support their coach. Do you see these players doing that? This ring is real. Ron's record before the Super Bowl is real. You know what's real now? Him not having a job after this year. That's what I'm predicting. If Tepper keeps him after this year, oh boy, there's going to be heck to pay. I'm recommending a gigantic petition to get him fired. If he's still there the day after the season ends. I have a feeling that's what they're trying to do right now. Is just wait until the end of the regular season and then boop, you're out the door. I hope so, man. I hope so. Because if I hear the words missed opportunities one more freaking time, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it, and I'm going to lose it big time. That's why I stopped watching these pressers, man. I just completely stopped. I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear the nonsense. I don't want to hear the garbage that comes out of his mouth. I don't. I don't want to hear what Norv has to say. I don't want to hear what Ron has to say. You know, and it just amazes me how many times we had a shot at a win this year on the 1 yard line. Can we just talk about, okay, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Washington this week, Atlanta. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You can't be more creative than that on the 1 yard line. Everybody and their grandma knows you're going to run it with Christian McCaffrey. Everybody. Find me one person that hasn't even started playing Madden yet that couldn't figure out that was going to go to Christian McCaffrey. Come on, dog. Oh yeah, 9 whopping total yards in the second quarter. Yeah, that's supposed to be scary. Yeah, that's supposed to scare defenses. Pathetic. Pathetic. I've seen 10-year-olds that pick up a Madden game for the first time in their lives and score more points, get more yards than that. That is child's play. Meanwhile, we got Geis getting God knows how many yards on us. Peterson drops over 100, which we expected anyway, but with our run defense. But Geis drops that many yards? This is supposed to be 27th ranked rushing in the league. And we give up that many yards to Geis? Excuse me? I've been saying since day one of training camp this is a problem. Day one. Nobody has an answer yet. No one. You can't just switch to a freaking 3-4 and expect all your problems to go away just because you have a better pass rush. That's not how it works. Get a clue, Ron. Just because you take over the defense doesn't instantly make it better. Boy, I've had enough of this coaching staff. I've had enough of it. and I know y'all have too. If y'all haven't seen my Facebook post about that game, I put it up today on the official Facebook page of the Panthers. Go read it because I'm just fed up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm fed up. This cannot continue any longer. And if we want to see more of these, if we want to see more of that right there, Super Bowl 50, newspaper, thanking us, then we had better get our act together and do it soon. Because this is not a team that puts up with complacency anymore. According to Tepper, put your money where your mouth is. Tepper, I'm telling you, man, put your money where your mouth is. Because if you don't, we will never stop this Titanic ride going to the bottom of the ocean. We are on our way to becoming what the Bengals are right now. Stuck with a mediocre quarterback, a garbage line, and you want to tell me that Cam would do better behind that line? Please be my guest and put some comments down there and let me know about that. I will argue with that all week long on why you're wrong. Cam would be in a stretcher in a coma due to another concussion laid out by Montez Sweat if he played in this game. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? You're lucky that Kyle Allen has halfway the sense to even just throw the ball before these pass rushers get there. You know, he might not step up in the pocket. He might not have awareness, but at least he doesn't get killed back there. He has enough sense to get rid of it. That's more than I could say for Cam. On any given Sunday before he injured his foot. And after the Super Bowl era. This problem started with Ron Rivera being complacent with the offensive line, and it's going to end with Ron Rivera on his butt outside of Carolina looking for a job. Mark my words, it will. Tepper's pissed. Everybody's pissed. He's out after this year. I hope so. I swear I hope so. Because I'm done with this. I'm done with this mediocrity. I'm done with it. I'm over it, bro. How do you lose to a 2-win Falcon team and then a 2-win Redskins team at home the next week? Someone please explain this to me. You're killing me, Panthers. You're killing me. Our offensive line couldn't stop a row of grandmas with canes whacking people looking for their applesauce. They couldn't stop that. What makes you think they can stop Montez Sweat? What makes you think that they can stop some of the most premier pass rushers in the league? We haven't even been playing the premier ones yet. Imagine if we were playing the premier ones. Like, we're just playing average happy-go-lucky ones. Besides Bosa, back over there in San Francisco. You know, and a couple of others, maybe. But beyond that, we're not even playing the premier ones. Man. Come on, man. 5 sacks. This offensive line gave up 5 sacks by the third quarter. 5 sacks. It's time for a change, Carolina. It's time for a change, and it's time for a change now. I'm being real with this team because we need some tough love right now. We don't need no soft love. We don't need no happy-go-lucky. Oh, this player did great. This player had great effort out there. No, that ain't what I'm about on this channel, and y'all know that. If you've been watching this channel for long enough, you know that. I don't hand out participation trophies. I tell people like it is. If these players are not playing with consistent energy and heart and discipline and taking plays off, I will let you know that. I am not gun shy about letting you know that. And letting these players know that. I'm not just some, let's have a cupcake channel. No. That ain't what this is. It is Keep Pounding channel. It's a Keep Pounding channel, dog. Some of these weeks, I swear, Sam Mills would be very, very disappointed with this team after you created that slogan. That's supposed to be our mantra. Where did it go? Did it go up, off in smoke? Did it die with Sam Mills somewhere? No. We got to the Super Bowl in 15 with that mantra. Everybody believed in it. Every player on our 53-man roster believed in it. And you know what we got? We got an NFC Championship replica ring. The players got real rings. And everybody else was happy. Because we were successful. Because we put 110% effort onto that field and we didn't leave anything to chance. We were disciplined. We were confident. We were strong. What happened to that? Did that all go up in smoke? Ron, wake up and smell the coffee because your job is gone. You're the one that did it. You are the one that did it. We didn't do it. We didn't make you lose your job. The players did not make you lose your job. You made you lose your job. And it's time you realize that and took accountability for your own actions as a coach. Responsibility has its limits. You have to be held responsible. You can't just lay an egg and expect everybody to just be like, oh, well, we'll get them next week. There is no next week this year. We're done. Our chances of getting 9 wins is out the window. It's gone. The door slammed violently shut last week. That's it. That's all I've got to say. I hope y'all were listening and enjoyed this rant. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the sub button, hit the bell so you don't miss any new content. And leave a comment down below if you feel like you would like to. And I'll say this, man. This team has its great weeks. It has its low weeks. But we will keep pounding. Because that's all we know how to do. That's all we know how to do, folks. That's what we're going to keep doing till the end of time. Till there is no franchise anymore. That's what we do here in Carolina. And I hope these players get this message because it's time for a wake-up call. It's time. When Tepper cleans house, half of y'all are gone. I can guarantee it. There's some of you that might stay because you've earned the right to, but the rest of you, you better start getting ready to collect your resumes for another team. That's all I got to say. Man, keep pounding.